Sandman has been working on his Western, The Ridiculous Six, for a while, and it comes out tomorrow. Adam Sandler, comedian, actor. Hi, bud.
Danny.
What are you doing right
Zeppelin.
now? What are you doing?
Zeppelin. Well, I'm just 6 minutes late to calling you because I was in my kid's school. I don't know if they call it Toys for Tots anymore, do they?
I guess.
I don't know. Well, but I was in there. I was in there with my wife. I took the kids to school. My wife said, "Oh, and bring this for the kids." And I had to deliver. I think my wife went a little overboard. I was sweating this morning, bringing the amount of baseball bats and gloves and basketballs and all the stuff for kids. And no one noticed me. No, it's like I went. I thought people were going to cheer me on with the amount of stuff I brought in. No one even noticed I went.
And that's why you're telling everybody now on the radio all the great things that you did this morning at your kid's school.
You would think maybe some of your fans will go storm the school and say the Sandman brought it all, man. Where's the thank you?
What kind of student were you in high school?
Oh, not the greatest. I tried very hard. I remember I had I wanted to do well only for the report cards and to make sure that Stan the Man, my father, didn't go ballistic on me. That was my whole motive.
Was your
How
dad
about you,
funny?
Danny? Did you do well?
No, I did not.
Yes.
No,
you didn't. Okay.
Was your
It's
dad
okay.
funny?
It's all right. Well, amazingly funny. The smoothest, the funniest guy I knew. But had a whatever my temper is, he brought it to the next level.
Yeah, people don't realize Sandman has a temper.
Sandman's got a quick, but you know what? I have a quick. I'll let it go real quick too. Why can't my wife just deal with that? It goes away, man.
Your wife's not in the car right now, is she?
No, she's meeting me in a few moments, so I'm going to tell you a few things.
A couple things you want to get off your chest?
Yeah, just between us. You know what I'm saying. It's going good. Everything's good. Happy holidays to you all, and I love you. I miss you, Danny. And the Ridiculous Six, for God's sake, you're Abe Lincoln. It's all happening, I think, tonight at midnight.
Okay, now it's released on Netflix, right?
Yes, Netflix, which I got 12 texts in a row from my sister asking me how to watch the movie tonight. I'm like, doesn't everybody, don't you know how to use that by now? My sister, not my mother, my sister. She's my age.
You know how to do it, right?
Yeah, I go like this. Hey, kids, turn on Netflix. I don't know how to do it. No, yeah, it comes on at midnight tonight, and one thing my sister didn't understand, she kept saying, what time? I said, at midnight. She goes, well, what time are the showings? I said, no, once at midnight, it's on for good. And she writes, ha, ha, seriously. I said, no, I'm telling you, it's forever. It's forever. And she's like, that can't be. That's not true. I don't understand. It was bananas.
So, Ridiculous Six on Netflix tonight at midnight.
Yes.
Okay.
So around 1 o'clock in the morning, your scene comes on.
Okay, is it? I'm an hour in when Abe Lincoln shows up.
I'd say an hour 15.
Okay, hour 15.
Hour 15, Danny P. You do a fabulous job. You'll see it gets a nice, juicy reaction.
I like that.
Abe Lincoln. People are praying for you in it. They're hoping it goes the other way.
I heard you ran into the Danettes when they were out shooting Sports Jeopardy.
Yes, they graced their presence in the Happy Madison office. We had a nice hang. I wish it was longer. Tim Meadows was there at the same time. I had to balance the room, man. I didn't know where to look. Everywhere I looked at a friendly face. I didn't know who to talk to.
If I had you on Sports Jeopardy, give me two Hollywood guys. Oh, you would? You're not good in sports?
I'm good, but I mean, everybody else on your show is way better than me. I luck into a good answer on occasion. I do okay, but like Garapputo or somebody or Lachlan, they'd kill me.
Okay, but what about actors? If I put you in with two other actors for Sports Jeopardy? Who would you pick?
You mean who would I pick to be? Who would be good?
Yeah, who would be good to go against you?
Man, no. Rick Fox.
Okay.
He's acting, and he knows that he's knowledgeable in basketball, and I don't know what else, but I'm sure he knows more stats than me in basketball. And then who else? Who else? You name somebody, because I can't think of anybody. You name them, and I'll tell you if I could beat them.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, I think he knows his stuff. I don't know. I know he knows his New England stuff. But
Clooney.
yeah, I'm Clooney. I think he'd beat me at that too.
Pam Anderson.
But names. I think she'd beat me. I'd be staring the whole time. I love you. Every one of my answers is, please take me away.
We were also talking about this earlier about how these different outlets now with cable as opposed to network. Here you're releasing a movie that's got a $60 million budget, and it's on Netflix. The Golden Globe Awards, a lot of them are on these different channels. They're not on network TV. When did this happen, and where's it going?
I don't know. It's funny. I really don't know where it's all. It seems like this is. It's definitely going this way. It's not meaning that other stuff is dying. Movie theaters will be alive forever, I think, because people want to leave the house and have a great place to go, and then you have a giant screen, and it's a different experience. But this is pretty awesome. It's just another outlet for people to make movies and see stuff, and it's kind of cheap if you have Netflix, and you can sit and watch so many things, and it's pretty awesome.
But are you?
I didn't understand it either. What, Danny? What?
Well, when they approached you, how did Netflix convince you that hey, we're going to put your movie out? I mean, that's not normal. I
didn't even understand it. I didn't understand it in the beginning. Those guys came up and met with me, and they were really nice, and they talked to me about it, about doing 4 movies with them just directly to Netflix, and I was basically acting like my sister about it. I was like, what? I didn't really understand what anybody was talking about, but, they were just saying, listen, you have creative freedom. They work with me on the movies. It wasn't like I just say, all right, let me handle it from here. We talked about everything, but they were just so gung-ho to make movies, and they mentioned that my other movies on Netflix, how people watch them, and it just it was really funny. I was in Toronto when they came up there, and kids on the street, I would just stop random kids on the street and just say, hey, do you have Netflix? They say, yeah. And then I'd say, yeah, what are you watching? What do you do? Go to the movie theaters or the Netflix to see my stuff? And some would say movie theaters, some would go, I think more said Netflix. So I was like, oh, okay.
I thought you were asking.
Kids were convincing me.
I thought you were asking these kids, do you know who I am on the streets of Toronto?
No, everyone knew I was Count Dracula.
We're going to be in San Francisco for the Super Bowl, and then are you going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'd like to. It's so close. I would love to be with you. Are you inviting me to come with you and hang out?
Well, if you don't go, then we can always go that Sunday to your house if you want to have a Super Bowl party. Could you ask your wife even if you're at the Super Bowl, that maybe tell your wife you're having a Super Bowl party?
Yeah. Well, you know what we do? Like tonight we're on Netflix, and I'm watching. Tomorrow night I'm watching The Ridiculous Six with somebody who wins a competition, and we watch the movie together in my house. But because my house has some stuff going on, I rented a house for the day, and we'll watch it. So maybe I'll just rent a house with you guys.
Well, good luck with the movie coming up tonight, and we'll cross paths soon.
Danny, I'll see you for the Super Bowl, but I might come to New York in a week, so maybe I'll see you there.
That would be great. Thank you.
I love you all. I love you guys, and thanks for including me on the show. And have a great everything, you guys.
All right. That's Adam Sandler, Ridiculous 6, tonight at midnight on Netflix.